In this video, we're talking tech that can make your life easier on the road. Whether you're a digital nomad that is super focused on tech or just love taking a look at new tech accessories, we've got something for you. Let's dive in. You don't need to be a photographer for a mini tripod to come in handy. Maybe you want to watch a show on the plane or take a group photo with your vacation crew. With the Peak Design mobile tripod, you'll always have a stand at hand. It's roughly the size of a credit card and snaps magnetically to your phone, so you don't have to make extra space for it in your travel backpack. If you need to wirelessly charge your phone, pop it off and toss it in the included pouch for easy storage, or keep it in your sling. It's MagSafe compatible, and Peak Design also offers a phone case and a universal adapter so you can stick it to your phone if it isn't magnetic. I use this thing all the time. One of my favorite things is just flipping this thing down if I have a little meeting, like so, or if I want to go landscape mode, flip it around like that, put the tripod down, just super easy. Especially with Peak Design's included case, it stays super solid on the phone and actually has a really good grip. To use it, pull the test tube shape up from the top rectangle and spread the 3 anti-slip feet to support your phone. We like that the tripod legs swivel 360 degrees on the ball head because it's easy to find a good resting position in both portrait and landscape modes. You may have to play around with it a little bit to find the right balance, but once you do, you'll be ready to watch the show you downloaded at home before you left, or take a time-lapse photo of the sunset. Although last week I didn't have to download my podcasts before I left because Delta offered me free Wi-Fi when I logged in with my SkyMiles account. I don't know if this is a new thing or I reached a certain status level. I don't know, let me know in the comments. We love gear that has more than one use case. The Tribit StormBox Micro 2 is great on the go because it has a built-in power bank, and of course it's a speaker too. It's small enough to carry with one hand and has an IP67 rating, so it's safe for use on the rugged trails of the Rocky Mountains to the sandy beaches of Majorca. Plus, the 4700 milliamp battery is large enough to last up to 12 hours as a speaker for music or podcasts. Or use some of that juice to keep your phone charged, and you won't need to bring an extra power bank on short trips to the beach or on a boat with friends. Though keep in mind, it'll deplete the speaker's battery faster. That means you might need an extra bank for extended journeys to ensure you're topped up for the whole day. Plus, it has a couple of other features that set it apart from other speakers. You can pair it with the other Tribit speakers to play the same music simultaneously and create a party pretty much anywhere. And answer and control calls using the buttons on the speaker instead of your phone. And best of all, the sound quality is top-notch too. Another travel accessory we don't leave home without is a flashlight. Yes, we know there's one on your phone, but just bear with us for a second. The NITECORE TIKI is much easier to turn on when wearing gloves, and it is brighter than the average smartphone flashlight too. It has a UV light to detect forged bills and a white LED light for reading in bed while your travel companion is sleeping. Plus, you get brighter beams depending on how long you press the power button down. Press it once to use the main light at full blast for a short time. Press it twice to set it on the lowest setting so you can check underneath the bed for forgotten gear before you're leaving your hotel room. And keep clicking to increase the brightness to explore the nearby forest trails at night. You won't have to worry about making room for this light in your travel backpack either, since it's roughly the size of a marker cap and can clip onto your keyring or day pack. The tiny button is tricky to use if you have larger fingers, but the 130 milliamp battery lasts up to 40 hours and recharges via micro USB. So we think it's worth the learning curve. Plus, we dig the unique see-through design. It's got some Game Boy Color vibes going on. Choosing the right phone case can make all the difference. Some designs are very simple, while other cases add a bit of functionality to make your life a little bit easier. Mount your smartphone just about anywhere with MagBak. The built-in magnets of the MagBak case allow you to stick it to any ferromagnetic material like steel. It works for Apple, Samsung, and Google phones, so you can snap them to the fridge or metal shelving at your Airbnb to make it easier to find in the morning. Plus, it works with a lot of different wireless chargers too. The case also comes with a mag stick, which you can place pretty much anywhere you need to hang your phone that isn't a metal surface, like your car's dash before a road trip. Use it to mount your phone in a horizontal or vertical position, and you'll be able to follow your maps at eye level instead of glancing down at the cup holder where you set your phone down. However, the mag sticks stay stuck, so make sure you like the positioning before you use that adhesive to get it stuck. If you're prone to dropping your phone, the case has hollow corners to absorb impact. And while the TPU material attracts fingerprints, they come off easily with a quick wipe. Overall, it's a solid phone case with a few added features that give it a leg up. Some wall chargers are designed to make traveling international easier. With the Pixy compact travel charger, you can change the plugs depending on what country you're in. This wall charger from Futurizta Tech has 4 interchangeable plugs that will cover you in dozens of countries across the globe, from Fiji to France. However, you can leave behind the ones you don't need for your trip, saving space in your tech kit. It features a USB-C and USB-A port so you can charge up to 2 devices simultaneously. With 33 watts of output, it is great for smaller devices like your phone and headphones. However, you will need something more powerful and a bigger brick for larger electronics like laptops. And since there's no standard outlet for you to plug things in like bathroom appliances or camera battery chargers, you'll need an extra adapter or converter for those. That said, the Futurizta Tech Pixy is versatile enough to work with at home and abroad for travelers who only need to top up a few devices overnight. In a modern tech kit, half your space can be taken up by charging cables. The Meenova USB-C to Lightning adapter allows you to charge your Apple Tech without bringing along any extra cables. It just takes a regular USB-C cable. The adapter is a fraction of the size of even the smallest power cables, which cuts a lot of clutter. However, at its small size, it can be very easy to lose track of. We like stowing it inside a small pouch like the Tom Bin Ghost Whale with other dongles and tiny accessories. Or we can keep it inside of a zippered compartment in a tech pouch. It also comes with either a silicone slip for your keychain or a leash so you can attach it to your cable. Though we find those things a bit unnecessary. On a recent trip when I had all of my gear inside of my sling, I just left this thing attached to a USB-C cable too, since I know I wanted to charge my phone during the flight. If you lose or break your USB-C cord, the Meenova will work with any model so you can continue using it with a replacement. Or if you meet some nice travelers along the way, you can charge up with one of their extra cables. It can be a challenge to print, share, and move files while you're abroad. The SanDisk iXpand Luxe makes that process simple, whether you're using your phone or a laptop. It has USB-C and Lightning ports so you can get your files where they need to go. Transfer files between your Apple and Android devices quickly and easily, whether it's on your iPhone to your laptop or Samsung Galaxy to your iPad. This is great for digital nomads who may find themselves without a way to print their travel documents before a flight. However, keep in mind that if you travel to a destination that still relies heavily on USB-A, you might need another adapter. At the time of this video, there are options between 64 and 256 gigabytes, so you can get the capacity that works for your needs. The dual flash drive has a cap on one end and spins, so the other is safe inside the shell. On the back, there's a loop so you can attach it inside of your pack, tech kit, or keys for quick access. If you prefer to store it in a bag, we recommend placing it inside of a pouch like the Ghost Whale we mentioned earlier, where you can keep it next to your Meenova adapter too. Travel can be an excellent way to get your creative juices flowing. The JAMJAKE Stylus takes it to the next level, whether you're drawing, playing games, or just using your tablet. Plus, it's a budget-friendly option for those that aren't ready to take the plunge on a full-fledged Apple Pencil. To get started, hit the button at the top of the stylus and look for the blue light on the side. Then press down on your iPad screen for a few seconds. Voila, you're ready to go. When finished, tap the top of the stylus again and the blue light will turn off. Then store the aluminum alloy pencil on the side of your iPad until you need it next. Sketch the Eiffel Tower in an app like Procreate or Adobe Fresco while eating a croissant in Paris. Or get inspired by the local buskers in Ireland and use your stylus instruments more precisely in GarageBand or Beatmaker. It comes with a USB-C cable for charging, though you can use the one you already have in your tech kit. It charges up in about 20 minutes and lasts for hours, so it can take you from waiting for your plane to start boarding all the way until you touch down on the other side. It'll work with most iPads made after 2018, but there's a complete list on JAMJAKE's website, so be sure to check that out first. So there you have it, some awesome travel tech. Make sure to leave your pics down in the comments below. See you in the next one.